Hi, well, continuing with the waterfall series that we've been doing. Last time we covered a state park in Ohio, and this time we're going to cover two places in central Pennsylvania where we recently went back in the spring. First is Falling Waters. Falling Waters is a Frank Lloyd house. If you're in the area, I highly recommend it. I also recommend booking, if you're going to do the tour through the house, booking that ahead of time, because if it gets busy, then you may not be able to get in. We didn't, and we were fortunate because of COVID. There was in order to get into the facility itself, you had to present proof of that you had all your vaccinations. And I don't know if that's still the case, but it could possibly be, because fortunately COVID's still with us. So Falling Waters, definitely, especially if you're interested in architectural photography, and the Frank Lloyd House is probably the most well-known of all his architecture. The next was Ricketts Glen State Park. Ricketts Glen is described as one of the most scenic areas in Pennsylvania. It's 13,193 acres, and it covers Luzerne, Sullivan, and Columbia counties. It's harbors the Glen Natural Area, and there are 22 waterfalls there. Waterfalls everywhere. If you like waterfalls, this is definitely a park that you want to put on your list. There is quite a bit of hiking, but you want to also check as far as the season. It's open early in the year, sunrise to sunset. Interesting is there is no admission fee in the parks in Pennsylvania, and like the ones our state parks here in Florida, there's no fee. The areas do close at sunset, so you have to plan when you're going to visit. There is a beach there. There are overnight areas there, and other areas are open for specific seasons, so check them out. So what I'm going to do is going to let you see some of the images that I took, and the waterfalls. The hike we took, I think we probably hiked over 3 miles in total for the time we were there, and highly recommend it. hope you enjoyed that. To reiterate, this was Ricketts Glen State Park, and there's several trailheads there. There's a beach parking lot number 2. I believe we had to go to the second parking lot because the first was already filled up. The full loop, if you do the entire loop trail, is 7.2 miles, and that's hiking both the upper and the lower sections. So the loop that we did was a 3.2 mile loop, and that's by when you go to the Highland Trail and the Glen Lee and Canoga Glens. We also did manage to spot an eagle there, so that was interesting too. So definitely put that on your list, especially if you're in central Pennsylvania.